We are officially back. Um, I was gonna say a couple weeks. Been like a couple months. Since the last time I posted anything, since the last time I played a game, since the last time I gave a prediction video, since the last time I did fucking anything, because a lot of a lot of um a lot of factors played into me being absent. Um, I haven't even been on this computer or in this region of my home for that period of time, which is pretty pretty sad. But anyways, we're back. We have some predictions for UFC ESPN 68. Macy Barber versus Aaron Blanchard. Classic striker versus grappler. Um, I tend to go with the strikers because I would like to see a more exciting fight. Blanchard is just gonna try. Anyways, we're not gonna analyze that one right now. Let's analyze all of these. Let's zoom in quick. Starting with a female strawweight fight, we have Rayando Santos versus Alice Ardeline. Both dog shit records. Um, both kind of killers, honestly, because I looked at the records. 10 of her 14 wins, 10 of Dos Santos's 14 wins are by some type of a stoppage. Um, and 8 out of 9 victories for Alice are finishes. So um, I really don't know who's going to win. Typically, I mean, if you think about it, there's not really much of an experience gap. 16 compared to, yeah, so 20, not much. Man, Alice is more aggressive when it comes to trying to finish, I think. Um, the majority of the time she wins, she finishes the woman. Ryan has only been finished, I think, once or twice in all of those fights. So it's tough. It's tough. In this case, yeah, she's really well rounded. She's 33, from Romania. Doesn't really play a factor. Um, let's. Who the fuck? I want to check out Ryan quickly. 29. It's a little thing. She likes the sub. Pooja, yeah, she beat my girl Pooja, which was dog shit. Love that little bitch. Man, I don't want to spend too much time on this. I'm just gonna go by age. Uh, man, oh no, she lost to Pooja. Man, my eyes are deceiving me. Yeah, Pooja is a beast. Um, man, 2 fight skid going into Alice Ardeline. They might want to just give her a victory. It's kind of what it looks like to me. Um, that would suck if she got 3 split decision losses in a row. Man, with that being said, let's go with Alice Ardeline by probably decision. She's the more aggressive by like the slightest little bit. So let's go Alice Ardeline. Um, not to mention Dos Santos is on that little bit of a skid. Moving on. Markel Medeiros versus Balaji Oki. I think a lot of people are on Oki. I don't necessarily like when they put 2 up and coming prospects against one another. Let's check them out one more time. Markel Medeiros, 28, 5, 10, 10, and 1. Hasn't been finished, lost a decision, prefers the KO. Prefers being on the feet is what it looks like to me. Lost a split decision, so he might as I mean, split decision losses when you're 10-1 or 20-1, you're undefeated essentially because it could have went either way. So we're gonna say Markel is 11-0 against Balagiocchi, 29, 5-10, 9-2. He's been subbed one time, and that was his last fight in September. He hasn't fought in like 8 months. Coming off 8-month layoff and a loss, a finish loss. Man, where's he from? He's from Germany, Brussels. Man, I'm gonna go Markel Medeiros because of Balaji's layoff. I'm gonna go Markel. Moving on. Andreas Gustafsson. He's got to be some relation to Alexander against Trevin Giles. One of my least liked fighters on the roster. I think he should have been cut a long time ago. But he farts out a victory every once in a while. They want to keep him around. Anywho. Andreas Gustafsson, by whatever he wants. He's a killer. 10 out of 11 wins are freaking finishes. Never been finished in 13 fights. Let's see. On a 3-fight winning streak. Oh, he lost a majority draw. So that could have been a victory for him as well. So we could even say that he's on a 6-fight win streak. So, yeah, again, I don't like Trevin Giles. I think he's boring. I like watching him get finished. No offense. But let's go Andreas. Andreas by whatever he wants. Probably finish. Okay. This should be fun. This should be a fun one. Kurt Hollabaugh. I like Kurt Hollabaugh. I've always liked Kurt Hollabaugh, even before The Ultimate Fighter. Against Jordan Levitt. Everybody's favorite twerker, Jordan Levitt. Jordan Levitt has a hard time moving up slightly in competition. I know Patty smoked his ass. Who else beat him? Chase Hooper beat his ass. Got a little finish in there. He's still like a tough fucking guy with like really good skills. Striking's okay. His grappling is fantastic. Kurt Hollabaugh's grappling is fantastic. Man, this is tough. I want to say fight of the night, but I'm not going to say that. More experience on the Kurt Hollabaugh side. Man, I hate to go against Kurt here, but I'm going to say Jordan Levitt. I'm going to say Jordan Levitt wins this. Probably, I don't know. If you wanted to bet this, I would say Kurt Hollabaugh decision, Jordan Levitt finish, something like that. But Jordan Levitt, he's going to take this. Another good one, man. Like, look at this. Look at this card. It's actually pretty good. I think some of the spots should have been like switched. I'll touch on it. I think there's a couple coming up. Jafel Filo versus Alan Nascimento. Anybody that trains with Charles Oliveira, I really have a hard time going against. And Alan Nascimento is an absolute monster. 33, 5'9", fighting at 125. It's a tall flyweight. Loves the submission, of course. Never been finished in 26 fucking fights. 26 fucking fights, and you've never been finished. That is insane. That is insane. I want to check out Jafel. Pause. I didn't get a good chance to look. 32, 5'7", 125. Likes a submission. Jeez, this should be good. He's been subbed twice. Okay, so I could... I mean, yeah, that's going to happen. I don't necessarily know who that is. But, I mean... It's probably like... Again, if I were to bet this one, I would say Ala Nascimento by submission. Only because Jafel has 2 submission losses. And Ala Nascimento has never been finished. So you could say Nascimento sub or Filo decision. Or Nascimento sub or decision. But I'm going to go Ala Nascimento. I'm thinking sub. Man. Moving on. This dude, Zachary Reese. His last 2 fights, I bet on him. Okay? I put bets on him his last 2 fights. I'm not happy. I'm not happy with the results of those. It just like seems like he's gonna go out there and just whip somebody's ass. Yeah, but Bakoev literally put him unconscious. Like that just makes me sick. Dusko, Todorovic. Zach Reese holds a lot of power. He's just prone to getting fucking knocked out. Dusko's got good power in his hands, good stand up. Coming off a couple losses, but a couple finishes. I mean, Malik is a beast. CLD is a beast. So no shame in those losses. Jordan Wright is absolute dog shit. Chitty and Jaquani is a beast. Maki Patola is good. Gregory Rodriguez is a beast. Puna Soriano is a beast. See, everybody he loses to is like really amazing. But I'm gonna go out on a limb here, and I'm gonna say Zachary Reese. He bounces back with a devastating knockout probably. So let's go Zach Reese. I'm gonna go Zach Reese here. Yeah, I was second guessing it, but let's go Zach Reese. Moving on. Another little quarrel for me because I like Ketlin Vieira. Even though she's boring, I like Ketlin Vieira. I enjoyed the Kayla Harrison fight. I did. I don't like Macy Chiasson. I think she's really, really, really good. And I don't like when fighters I don't like are really good. Macy's just a beast. She's aggressive. She's got a wide range of attacks. She can use elbows. She can cut you. The only thing I can think of is... Man, that's tough. Ketlin just kind of pitter-patters around the octagon for 3 rounds. Man, that's tough. My heart says Ketlin, but my brain says Macy. Yeah, fuck that. I'm going to go Ketlin Vieira. By probably decision. Could be something else, but Ketlin Vieira here. Dustin Jacoby versus Bruno Lopez. Jacoby's a beast. Everybody knows Jacoby's a beast. Kickboxer, K1. Knocked out Victor Petrino, I think, his last fight. Bruno Lopez, record speaks for itself. 14-1. I just want to see what he likes to do. Very, very well-rounded. Very well-rounded. He beat undefeated guys last time out. Brenderson Ribeiro. don't know. It shouldn't be this difficult, but he was KO'd once, so he can be KO'd. Jacoby likes to KO. What is he, 32? 32 Jacoby is older than that. 37. Man, it's really hard to go against a guy with a 14-1 record compared to a guy that's 20-9. Been in the game a little bit longer, but let's say leaning towards Bruno Silva continuing that streak. Let's go Bruno Silva. Not sure how. Maybe sub. Not sure how. But Bruno Silva. Next up, Billy Goff, Ramiz Brahima. I like Ramiz a lot. He's aggressive. He fucking picks guys up and he throws them down. And he chokes them out. But his gas tank is super limited. So if he doesn't get Goff out of there in the first round, then he's probably not going to get him out of there at all. Billy Goff's got really good hands. Ramiz is, I guess striker versus grappler, maybe. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Yeah. Classic striker versus grappler matchup. Ramiz he has to have been like TKO before. Yeah, because he runs out of gas. That loss hurt me because Themba's so dog shit. Doctor stoppage. He's never been officially knocked out minus that doctor stoppage. That's tough. I'm gonna stop thinking. I'm gonna go Ramiz by sub first round. That's my pick. Lock it in. I don't have any locks for this card. Co-main. We have Mateusz Gamrot versus Ludovic Klein. For a while, I thought these guys were the same person. Kind of embarrassing. Super duper similar records. Similar styles. Gamrot obviously loves to wrestle. Ludovic, well-rounded. Both very good. Very, very good. Both trying to work their way up the lightweight chain. Man, you hear more about Gamrot than anybody else, I feel like. And this dude hasn't lost in a long time. Yeah, Ludovic Klein doesn't lose. Gamrot doesn't lose. It's hard to pick between two guys like this. Oops. Yeah, and that Dan Hooker fight, Dan Hooker lost. He didn't beat Gamrot. That's fucking stupid. Man. Yeah, Gamrot bounces back from that dog shit ass decision to fucking Hooker. Yeah, we're gonna say Gamrot wins, probably decision. Very, very close fight. Not even gonna be close to fight of the night because it's gonna be boring. But you can say Gamrot by decision, probably. You could say decision in general, probably. But I'm gonna go Gamrot. Okay. We have Aaron Blanchard versus Macy Barber. Striker versus grappler. Grappler usually wins. In this case, that's what I'm leaning towards. I think that Aaron is just going to put too much pressure on Macy. I think Macy really needs to try to stay away from the grappling, obviously. Try not to get cornered. Aaron's going to bring the pressure. She's going to try to put her up against the fence. She's just going to try to take her feet out from underneath her. She's just going to try to secure position, and she's going to try to She's going to try to choke her. And I think that's probably what's going to happen. Obviously, there's a puncher's chance, but Macy doesn't have that like one punch knockout power. She like peppers you for 3 rounds or whatever. Man, this should be an easy one. I'm gonna go Erin Blanchard submission. She should be able to get a hold of her and put her arms around her neck within 5 rounds. She should. So that's what that's what I'm gonna halt this video at. I'm just gonna give a wrap up of my final selections here. I picked Alice Ardeline over Dos Santos. I picked Medeiros over Oki. I picked Gustafson over Giles, obviously. I picked Jordan Levitt over Kurt Holobaugh. I picked Alan Nascimento by sub or decision against Jafel Filo. I have Zachary Reese beating Dusko Todorovic. I have Ketlin Vieira winning probably a boring decision to Macy Chiasson. I have Bruno Lopez beating Dustin Jacoby by, I don't know. I have Ramiz Brahima beating Billy Goff, probably by early sub or, I don't know, something like that. Next I have Gamrot beating Ludovic Klein. And lastly, I have Erin Blanchfield choking out Macy Chiasson. So, this fight is this upcoming Saturday. So, let me just look these over. I'll give you a bet that I'm probably going to put in. Probably a stupid bet that's not going to win, but I would go Andres Gustafsson by finish. This is a parlay. I would go Gustafsson finish, Nascimento, sub or decision. I would go Bruno Lopez, money line. And then Erin Blanchfield by sub. So lock that parlay in. Lock her in. And I'll try my best to stay more active as far as videos go and predictions and gameplay shit. I gotta get out of my head. Gotta get out of my head. Have a good day, peeps. Peace out.